Can you contract to have sex? That is the argument that Ray J is making in a bombshell tirade he went on Instagram Live. Now, you might find this surprising, but I'm not a huge Kardashian fan. I've never watched an episode of the Kardashians. I know about them because the same way everyone knows about them. A little background. In 2007, Ray J and Kim Kardashian released a tape called Kim Kardashian Superstar. It was a sex tape that they had shot 5 years earlier in 2002 while the couple was dating. Now, there's been wide speculation ever since then of whether or not this was coordinated, and even have gone as far as Kris Jenner, who is Kim Kardashian's mother, went on the Late Late Show with James Corden just last week and took a lie detector test where it indicated that she was not lying when she said that she had nothing to do with the coordination, planning, or release of the sex tape.
Did you help Kim release her sex tape?
It's okay. No. No.
True. Of course it's true.
Thank you.
Of course.
Now, Ray J took offense to this because he claims that she was directly involved in not only the contract negotiation, but the planning, and actually watched the video and suggested that they do more because she wasn't pleased with the first take. A little weird if you ask me. Now, during this interview, Ray J showed sections of what are purported to be a contract between him and Kim Kardashian concerning the release, the recording, everything that would go into a normal contract. You think if you're having a contract to release a podcast episode, right? Well, this was a contract to release a pornographic tape. Now, he alleges that in 3 sections, in the deliverable sections, that her handwriting is directly on his contract. She wrote in Cabo Sex Tape 1, Sex Tape 2, Sex Tape 3, where they were going to film these different sex tapes. Now, Kim Kardashian denies the existence of a contract. She denies the existence of additional sex tapes. And this all came about because apparently on an episode of The Kardashians recently, she denied that there was any other sex tapes or anything like that. Now, can you have a contract to have sex? Technically, yes. Technically, you can contract for anything, right? However, the thing that's going to be hard is enforcing that contract. You could have a liquidated damages fee or something like that, but public policy would probably dictate that a judge is not going to enforce a contract for sexual conduct with specific performance, right? So think about this. Say you contract to buy a car, right? The buyer has the funds, he put down a deposit, and he just doesn't want to buy the car. He backs out. He says, I want my deposit back. A judge could theoretically enforce that with specific performance. Specific performance means you're going to specifically do X, Y, or Z. A contract for sexual conduct, it would be against public policy for a judge to specifically enforce that. Plus, I would think that that would run afoul of, I don't know, like morals. I haven't seen it, but I would imagine there is a non-disclosure provision in the contract that would keep them from speaking about even the existence of the contract at all. Now, Ray J released this contract or snippets of the contract because he states that the Kardashians are in fact in breach of that contract. So he says, who cares? The whole thing's void. Now, again, I haven't seen the contract. Ray J says he has it. I would love to see it. I'd love to take a look at it. But to answer the initial question, yes, you can probably contract to have sex. And I think it was more a contract for the release and a contract for the production of this video. Ray J's entire argument is that he doesn't want his children growing up thinking that he released a video without the consent of the other party. He was visibly upset in his Instagram Live. He doesn't want his kids growing up thinking that their dad is some sort of a scumbag. Now, based on the messages that he released between him and Kim, I don't know, I think that, if you're going to have a publicity stunt like that, I wouldn't put it past the Kardashians to do something like that. I wouldn't put it past Ray J to, be involved in that because obviously he was involved. But a contract of that sort, you're going to have issues with actually enforcing said contract, but technically you can contract to do anything.